Hey YouTube, my name is Gabriel and this is my first YouTube video. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I'll get to that in just a second, but before I do, just a little bit more about me. I was born and raised in Houston, Texas. I've lived here most of my life. I had 3 years of my life I lived in San Antonio while I was attending a Bible school there. Me and my wife Legинska are pastors here in Houston, Texas. We pastor an English service at a church called Emmanuel Church, and a traditionally Hispanic church that has always been Spanish services. But we've been doing this new thing for about a year now, and we have been loving it. YouTube is something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to have a channel, and I've always wanted to have a way of putting my voice out there. But I've always struggled. And it's the same reason that I've struggled even as I've been a pastor. Public speaking is one of the things that terrifies me the most, yet it's the thing that I do for a living now. God has stepped into my life to guide me through something that truly terrified me, but now I love doing. I love being able to talk to people. I love being able to help people grow in their faith, and so that they can find what God has for them. So that's one of the reasons that I'm even doing this YouTube channel, because I believe that every single one of us has a voice. We all have something to say. We all have a story to share. And I believe that's part of God's grand design. He has given us unique situations, unique stories in life, unique places in life that no one else can say that they have. Some of us might have similar stories and similar backgrounds, and that's how we all relate to each other. But we all have something that only we can share. And there's of course going to be a lot of fear to be able to even share that story with people. Public speaking, I know, is like one of the number one fears that most people have in the United States. Besides spiders. I think most of us hate spiders, or some kind of insect, or some kind of something. I don't know what you're afraid of, but public speaking is definitely something that I am afraid of. And I want to be able to use this channel to be able to encourage people to find the thing that God has called them to do, to help them grow in their faith, just like I do on Sundays at my church. Finding your voice in this world where there are so many voices telling you what you can and cannot do is important to me, because I believe we have so much ability to be creative, and we have so many outlets nowadays to be able to do that, whether it be YouTube, whether it be TikTok, whether it be Instagram, or you have your own space where you create your own site and own channel, own product, own stories, and each and every one of us has an opportunity to do that. Maybe you're never going to share it online, but you have the opportunity to do that with people that you meet every single day. I wanted to avoid becoming a pastor. I wanted to avoid having to talk in front of people, because like I said, it's one of the things that scared me the most. I'm reminded in Jeremiah chapter 20, where Jeremiah, who was a young guy, was called by God to be a prophet, but he didn't want to do that. And so he was always complaining to God, always trying to avoid it, always trying to run away about it, to the point where he was telling God to take his life away from him because he didn't know what to do. He just wanted to run away from the issues. But he said in Jeremiah 20 verse 9, he says, even if I want to do that, your word is like a fire shut up in my bones, and I have to speak it. And that is the same situation for me. No matter how much I wanted to run away, God put me in a place in life where I couldn't help but desire to do that thing which I once hated. I believe all of us have a chance and an opportunity to share our stories in some way, in some shape or form. And I believe that those stories have the ability and the power to impact other people's lives. So this is what I want to do with this channel. This is how I want to be able to help people find where God wants them to be, help people follow Jesus one step at a time. The tagline for my channel is living life, following Jesus, and being amazed. And that's what I want for my life, and that's what I want for your life. For you to be able to follow Jesus and say, you know what? God amazes me by the things he does for me and by the things he does through me. And I want you to be able to say without a doubt that you can share your story because it's what God has given you to share. Now, Thank you for watching this video. I know it's a little impromptu. I may have stumbled over my words, but I hope to be able to produce content that will encourage you to live your life and follow Jesus to the best of your abilities. Have a great day.